now. It's February. I mean March 3rd, going on March 4th, 2019, 2562. Straight to the core. I'll tell you straight how it is. And yo, let me be real with you. Yo, I tell my children, I have natural regard for my social habitation, and I also have caretakers of my land, and then I have international security. Anybody trying to get rid of my natural regard that doesn't care for gender and of any of my social economic systems, that's when they'll know another person is a bacteria, a virus, an infection, a disease, especially when they influence other individuals to want to fuck up the reasons of one's consecration of social economics and the ignorance of other people's conscience, trying to guide them or veer them to do the wrong things when other people are naturally going to do certain wrong, because certain people are, you know, depending on your mythology and how intellectual one is, and one has to be upright and cleansing even in social habitation. But when you have people that's scheming to fuck up people that support that's naturally in the reasons of point of education, the social economics is supposed to be upright and cleansing, then you gotta get rid of certain things. Like, it's just like I was looking at somebody said they were doing something for Big Pun. Big Pun reminds me of the nigga Shield or the nigga Blade for a second. That actually, he looks like Siobhan Songs, like the fucking version of the girl that played in the guy that played in Green Lantern with the ring. Now, there was the Riddler, you remember? And then there was the guy that in the new movies in the 2000s, the guy that played Green Lantern. And then he played an accountant in another firm or some marketing firm. And then there was a chick that just wanted to get married for papers. And then I forgot her name, but she was a biohazard debris, everything that looked like her a certain type of way. And then on top of it, she was trying to manipulate social economic systems of people that look of forms of certain type of things, and was trying to continue for other people because other people greed at times that wanted to kill the empress. Because you know how some people learn certain things and they try to go in martial arts and say your children got to learn this, or they don't learn this, they're going to do this to have the empress appear like she was making an appearance and stuff. The same thing. It's just like, after, if a person tries to kill the purity of the empress, that is even that comes out a certain type of way, is because, say, her nervous system, like she got sick, or like somebody was trying to get to her a certain type of way and got her sick, and they did a mythology filter, and then like a vacuum mythology filter. How are they killing the empress in her purity? Because that means somebody's probably trying manipulate her, and then you have people in social economics that's causing entrapment, and the people that let that happen is the people that the caretakers got to be careful, or unless somebody caused her to do something off already. And you got to watch out for your bitches that do witchcraft, because it's like a chick, that astrological empress that does witchcraft or something to do something to people in her social economic system, and then she wonders what fucked her up in life in a paradigm. It's just like telling the children, don't go outside at a certain time or a certain place. If you go over there, you don't know what your empress already done did at a certain time. So what you think is gonna happen, even in the point of physics and the physical reality. Now, it's like, if she did some all type of crazy witchcraft to somebody, what do you think she gonna do to you in a certain type of way? And so, what you think she'll do to anybody else? Now, I'm be real. I'm a man. I'm a real refiner, and on top of it, I'm a man of value, literally. So, what you think an empress is gonna do? If she tells her child, she tells one of my children, don't go outside at a certain time, and they go outside and they go do certain things, and it's not them that's supposed to go there. You have people that wants to do funny things. How about the funny magic she did for people a certain type of way that's gonna manifest in the habitation and anatomy and the matter of the social economic system at times? So she got to think about her own danger and her rap sheet of things that she did that she got to keep track of, because it could fuck her up. It could be somebody just tell her and take her somewhere, and the next thing you know, they're trying to do all type of things to fuck up. So she got to be careful of things that's going on, even for herself, in the paradigm of time and social economic system. And pardon me, because the floor got natural snow on it and stuff like that. But difference for me. But I'm just gonna be real. Difference of my physical reality. But I'm just gonna be real. But be careful of other situations, because it's just like, if a person does certain type of witchcraft, you don't want people that's being inconsiderate or ignorance or negligence, causing ignorance or negligence in the social economic system, wanted to get the empress killed at the time. So be very careful, even at the time, to the mythology and metaphysics, to the science of one's higher consciousness, of one's intellect that's even being done to the physical reality while we're on a celestial earth dealing with cellular activity and dealing with the higher forms of matter. So, because cellular structure is the real higher form of matter. So you got to think about it. It's just a generated matter, that's what matters in the physical reality. So this is why you learn science. Some people fucking stupid and they don't know that they just want to prolong and do stupid things. So this is why you can't pay attention to certain individuals that do certain things. But I'm just going to be real with you. Be very careful. It's just like an empress that does some type of craft and then get caught up in her own craft for things that she did to certain people in social economics. So if a man moves to comfortability, it's just like at a time I be hearing certain people voices say stop. So that's an energy and spirit that's already wrong, that's already mad at certain things happening, and on top of it is at a place and it just wants a certain type of acknowledgement in a certain type of way. I already know what's supposed to be, because even at the empress doesn't know what was controlling her higher conscious, was educated a certain type of way that was supposed to be a certain type of way at the time. She thinking she knows schedule. I naturally know, because I already said it naturally so many times in the paradigm of time. So what I'm doing is precise, and what she thinks is supposed to happen is wrong, because it's what I know was supposed to happen at the time. If she thought it was something else, then too bad for her, because if she fucks up, that has nothing to do with me. I'm a person that I don't fuck up. I'm the one that made life. So regardless of how the fuck she look at it, she's already gonna be wrong when it comes to me. So literally. So I'm just being real with you. Be careful. The video stopped. I had to open the phone again just to make sure to continue this video. It is now 6 minutes and 4. All I'm gonna tell you: have a wonderful life, and be careful of your fucking stink bitches that just got their little vacuum bags going all over the place because she just wanted to do some more fucked up shit. So it's just like I was just watching something with the Empress Lovely a little while ago, right? And then I see this bitch, that's the live bitch that used to be called Love, that wants to live vicarious through her, that's causing a virus and disease that's trying to reflect in her anatomy, that wants to be accepted as one of the habitations. No, none of the situations ever look like that. That's how she's going to know somebody raped in her anatomy, or one of the habitations, or probably somebody did some vacuum bag mythology, and then they probably saw something and they got raped a certain type of way, and then the bitch is trying to continue a physical reality, trying to cut into her physical. It's just the same thing like what Siobhan Sons did when she came to check me on Dantos time, fucked up Dantos time, and then on top of it, in the paradigm, she thought she was gonna do certain things, and it's just like the bitch already wanted to rob the golden empresses of value, because she wanted them to be like vampiristic and cause stink emotions instead of being enlightening, intellectual enlightenment. So you gotta be careful about people like that too, You gotta be careful about people like that too, because Siobhan Sons wanted to rob the golden empress, like I said, and she wanted to cause vampiristic emotions that would stink, and then she didn't want them to really be enlightened, intellectual enlightenment. And you have people that cause and just don't want the empresses to be a form. I hope you're hearing everything I'm saying. You have people that doesn't want the empresses to be a form of intellectual enlightenment. So if the people are causing that type of situation, you gotta be very careful, because those are the people that don't give a fuck about the empress. And I'm just gonna be real with you, because once a person's doing something like that, when it comes to the mythology and metaphysics, that's just a person that's fucking up the value of the empress, because that means they want to go in tank a bad chemistry of ignorance of individuals' nervous system, because remember, their brain controls their neuroactivity of their nervous system that controls their bodily functions. So be very careful to certain individuals that's causing the wrong type of habitation and time, because they just want to be vicariously cause beef, because they want to buy time and waste time, because they had the phone had shut off, so I had to restart the video. I'm gonna be walking listening to music, and then if my phone dies while I'm walking listening to music, just don't think that if somebody else is coming around playing music in a car saying them or walking, it's really me. When you see me, you're gonna know it's really me. But if somebody else has nothing to do with me, I'm gonna be real. Listen to this. It's just like I was telling you about Siobhan Sons and some people that learned about the golden empresses, even of the golden empresses of Shaolin. You had some chicks that was trying to cause vampiristic emotions with other men, because that was a form of a way getting receptiveness of a certain type of depth of them, because they thought they were being vindictive and devious, because they wanted the empresses to be vindictive and devious and to lose their form of value of themselves, getting lost in other people's habitation by connecting with individuals a certain way. When people learning martial arts. So you got to be very careful because even Siobhan Sawns tried to rob the Golden Empress before. And I'm gonna tell you that nigga Big Pun in them. I don't got nothing against Big Pun, but he remind me of Rags Blade and shit. Also, them niggas just try to. I was just watching something on My Wife Lovely, like I was telling you, and then it seemed like individuals were targeting her. Like, you never know what favors another individual did to her, and that was just trying to destroy her habitation, like they want to kill her purity. So she gotta be careful of the lineup, how niggas be trying to get at her. Same thing like they did to China and shit, but China's stupidity, China should have really been on it because she was really educated. So I don't know what to tell individuals the paradigm of time. Yeah, just be careful and stuff, man. Just think about physics, know about the quality of life, and don't get fucked up. And I'm gonna be real, and especially to the Golden Empresses, don't let a person cause their emotions to be vampiristic because they want to live vicariously and wild. And then, even though some people do real things, don't let a person make that excuse for all the times to happen a certain type of way because they want to have their own little circle of recognition a certain type. That's not what it's about. It's about love, and it's about really handling something a certain type of way for an individual survival in a paradigm. Don't fuck up something that's even higher in harmony when it comes to the force of one's habitation in the physical reality. Love one. That's all I can tell individuals, and that's nothing else to say. And watch out for your individual demoralization that want to be at low longitude or altitude at a time that just wants to finish it. I mean, it's just like a person being a Viking and then wanted to turn into a vampire after being reconditioned. If what the fuck is that? What the fuck is gonna happen? And they're gonna line you the fuck up. Listen, a nigga didn't give a fuck about you, pissed on you in the first place, and then not you want to listen. You better think about what I'm saying, man. Don't get fucked up in a paradigm of time and make individuals make another individual look stupid. Be careful, man. And the reason why I tell you this because other people just wanted to have wild emotions instead of making certain choices in the first time. Think for how things are, and then other people's vindictive reality and devious that just wanted to fuck and didn't care about how they got pussy a certain type of way. Don't make a person disintegrate or demoralize one's social